Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. This is our new moon meditation for it's actually March 13th, but we'll be releasing this on March the 11th / March 12th for 2021. This is the new moon in Pisces, and it will actually be taking place if you're in the central time zone in the United States where we are. It's at 2:21 a.m. Many of us, myself included, may be asleep at that time. So fortunately, new moon energy is good to work with within 24 hours beforehand, afterward. This is a good time to do these meditations. So this moon the moon and sun are together, which is the definition, the astrological definition of a new moon. And they are both in the sign of Pisces. And Pisces, for those of you who are playing along at home, is a water sign. It's this watery, dreamy, emotional, this puddle of sweet feelings. This is the first time in quite a while that I'm not having to search for something good in our astrological charts. For the past year or so, as we've been doing these meditations, it's like, oh man, there's just been a lot of hard energy, as you may have noticed, in the world. And I find myself going, well, come on, let's talk about something that's sweet and easy and soft, because I know people don't always want to hear about, oh, the challenges. That's what the news is for. But this time, this new moon is just going to be this sweet, kind, calm energy. There's a lot of energy in mutable signs. So now, so the caveat here is, if you have a lot of fixed energy in your chart, if you are a person who has a lot of if you're one of those people who's like, I like things the way they are, you have a lot of Taurus, a lot of Leo, you may not be as comfortable with all of the mutability and the energy that this Pisces new moon is going to bring. Not everything is for everybody, but for those of us with quite a bit of mutable energy, it's going to be just this nice shift and change into just sweetness and calmness. At any rate, even if you do have a lot of fixed energy, this is a good time to leverage this mutability and go, how can I welcome some shift? How can I welcome some change? And so, not only do we have sun and moon there, I mentioned a lot of mutable stuff, but we also have Neptune and Venus in Pisces. Neptune and Venus are both very happy in Pisces. Neptune, the modern ruler of Pisces. Venus is exalted in Pisces. She's very at home there. So, we got a party going on in the Pisces house. And lots of fish. We just, and most all, at the moment of the new moon, at the time of the new moon, almost all of the planetary energy is in the bottom half of the circular chart, which tends to indicate that it's all about us. It's all about me. It's all about you. It's an internal focus. We're not putting our energy out into the world. We're drawing that in and thinking about, how am I? How is this affecting me? How am I feeling? We're touching base internally, which is a very perfect manifestation of a new moon anyway. So great time to meditate, great time to touch base and feel into this time frame. This is the last lunation of the zodiac year. When we have our next meeting, the Sun will have moved into Aries, which is the start of the new solar year. Vernal equinox is on March 20th, and that begins a new solar year. So this is a great way to kind of cap off this year.
So, as we begin to drop into the meditation portion of this, I invite you to find a comfortable way to sit, to allow the structure around you to support you, to be able to connect in with your feet into the ground, whether you're touching the earth or not. But connecting deeply. And in doing so, we should take a deep breath into our belly and release. As we move the air into us and out, we are sharing with our bodies and with the earth, with all the things around us, this wonderful connection of the air working around and through us. And also we feel the energy of this water sign that we are in right now. With this moon being able to take us with the flow, allowing us to just be. So now I invite you just to bring the energy of Mother Earth right up through the bottom of your feet and allow the bottom of your feet to ground, to root down into that connection, allowing a give and take with the earth. It's supporting us, us supporting it, and feel the energy that is creating. We draw this energy up through our legs, all the way up to the root chakra at the base of the spine. And this chakra is the one that is connected to grounding, to being connected to the earth. And as we are here, we take a deep breath into that root chakra now. And release it, feeling it beginning to energize and feeling its constant connection to earth regardless of where we are, allowing us to be grounded. We move up from there to the sacral chakra, which is just below the belly button, but also at the back, the base of the spine. As it goes up, we feel this area as being the point of creativity, of us imagining possibility, the creation of this new moon, which allows us to begin anew. And we hold that space, and we now breathe into the sacral chakra. And from there we move to the solar plexus, just below the rib cage, but also at the back of the spine. And we feel this as our wisdom our strength and our connection with being centered also. And as we see the solar plexus becoming energized, we take a breath in. And now we move to the heart chakra. And at the heart chakra, we feel this power of compassion, of a rhythm, a beating of the heart. We feel that supporting us in the love and the light that we are. And as we do this, we energize the heart with a deep breath in. And now we move our focus to the throat chakra. And the throat chakra is where our voice is. The power of our voice to change things, to create new, to speak truth, to open ourselves to connection. And with that, we breathe in to the throat chakra. And now we move to the third eye, where that chakra is seeing the divine, or through the divine's eye, us being able to see the truth, the love, the light in others, in the way that we see our connection. We feel that divinity, and we take a breath into this chakra. And now we move to the crown chakra, that chakra that is just above the head. It faces upward and creates this vortex of connection with the divine. It is the divine. And we feel the flow of that energy, that connection, deeply. You may feel it running up your whole spine right now to that energy. As we breathe deeply into all of these chakras and then send back out through the top. We call in our angels, our guides, the ascended masters, all of the energies that we may use in connection with this divine energy. Feel ourselves surrounded by their energy, their love, their light, their wisdom, and know that we are able to just show up, surrounded, whole, complete for this moment, and ready for this new moon to open our hearts to possibilities of that creation. And so we take one more breath in deep in the belly and release. As I hand this over to Sunny for this next piece.
And as we feel ourselves thoroughly grounded, drawing up that energy from Mother Earth and connected with the divine, we also maintain an awareness that, like the plant life around us, we also are drawing our energy from the sun. And like the sunflowers, we lift our faces to the sun. Whether we're outside and literally can see the sun, or just metaphorically, we lift our chin and feel the rays of the sun on our faces, on our skin, feeling the warmth, the heat. The sun as the center of our solar system. Some would say the center of our universe. The giver of heat and light. And from an astrological sense, we know that all other entities in the solar system reflect the light of the sun. And here on Earth, we know that every plant takes in the light of the sun and uses it to create life, to create leaves and stems and growth. Then other beings, animals, people come along and eat those plants, and we create life. All life originates from the sun. And right now, with the sun in the astrological sign of Pisces, giving that heat and light, especially the light, to this watery, emotional, dreamy, relaxing energy. We sink fully into this energy. We accept the invitation of the sun and the moon and the planets Neptune and Venus that are beckoning us to come in and rest and relax. They're saying, this has been a hard year. Come in. Rest. Take a load off. And as we look around this room that we've entered, we imagine this beautiful, luxurious space. Venus loves luxury. And we've got all of these couches and pillows, blankets, bedding, beds. And we choose a place to rest. We can lie down. We can recline. We can sit up if we prefer. And we allow ourselves to be held and supported. We allow ourselves to relax. We allow ourselves to release. Maybe there is work to be done, but not right now. It can wait. let it wait. We put our feet up and we allow the tension to drain from our body. Allow our muscles to relax. Our shoulders drop away from our ears. Allow our jaw to relax. Relax the shoulders and the upper back. Relax our thigh muscles. All those places where we hold tension. We don't even think about it. We don't even notice. The little tiny muscles in our feet. The muscles behind our eyes. Just relax. Let everything go. Start to feel as though you are a puddle. And if you need to adjust your position so as to better become a puddle, please do so. You can get out of your chair where you are right now. You can get out of your chair and lie down. If you need a blanket, cover up with one. Take this moment to just release and let go. And as we feel this deep relaxation, as we feel those muscles letting go, as we feel down into a cellular level, our bodies releasing, we can allow and invite pleasure. Pisces is very much about welcoming joy and pleasure, not in a frivolous way, but in a joyous way. And so, especially with Venus here, we can think and welcome in maybe some music. So we can imagine for now, or if you want to really do this in your environment, you can play some music. Or even just listen to the sounds of the wind. Or think about the sounds of a natural space that we love to be in. For me, I love to be at the beach. I love the sound of ocean waves. And so as I'm doing this, I'm hearing in my mind's ear the sound of ocean waves. And now that we are thinking about sounds that relax us, as we've relaxed our bodies, and we've got sounds mentally or in the physical that relax us, now we can visualize a sight that relaxes us. Maybe this is the sight of loved ones, their faces of loved ones. Maybe loved ones that we haven't gotten to spend as much time with as we want to. And maybe rather than spending time on the thought of regret that we haven't gotten what we would have liked, maybe reveling in the joy of the love that we have for these faces, for these beings, for these people. Or if that's not your choice, maybe another sight, another vision that you would like to look at, that you would like to see in your mind's eye, that brings you joy. The beautiful vista, the Grand Canyon, the night sky in a deep and dark sky where you can see every star. Whatever you choose. So call that vision into your mind and revel and joy. And keep our bodies relaxed. Keep that state of puddleness. And using our mind's eye, revel in joy. And I would like to stay in this state for longer. And you are welcome to, of course, pause this video and stay in this state as long as you like. When you are ready, I invite you to bring that joy, bring that state of relaxation, even though we are going to once again be using our bodies and using our muscles. We can recall how that relaxation felt. We can remember that we have the ability to relax. We can remember that we have that ability to bring that joy into our lives at any moment with the power of thought and intention. And so, as we bring this meditation to a close, we are going to begin doing some toning and anchoring that joy, anchoring that relaxation, anchoring this feeling into our bodies and into the world, into the ethers. Because when we have this in our bodies, we can share it and spread it. And so Martin is going to help us with the toning part. He's going to lead this toning.
So, in being able to tone, we are creating the vibration of our voice, of the tone. And I invite you to bring that tone from deep in your heart. Feel that vibration, holding that sacred space for where it is that you are at right now. And as that vibration down in the heart comes forth from you, feel that reaching out to these people, these places, these things that matter to you, and surrounding them in the vibration of this flow of energy. And so I begin just with a tone from deep inside me, and you can join in as well as it feels right for you. And so to begin, we take a deep breath in. And allow these waves to continue to spread, not only filling the room that you're in, but carrying beyond the walls or the space that you're in, connecting with the earth, with the animals, with other people, and spreading this energy of a flow through all things. And now, as we come back to this space, bring with you that vibration. Allow that vibration to flow, to allow you to be. You may choose to move your fingers or toes, just gently, allowing yourself to come back to this space, to this time. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes as we invite you back. Oh, deep gratitude for you joining us in this process.
The next meditation, as I mentioned, will be the first lunation of the new astrological year. It'll be taking place on March 28th. The full moon will actually be at 11:48 Central Time. But of course we will, as per usual, have the meditation out a day or so beforehand so you can watch. If you are interested in some more information about how these new and full moons are affecting you specifically, you personally, and you want to talk astrology, I'm thrilled to do that. It is my greatest pleasure. So give me a shout out and connect with me on my webpage at sunnyesastrology.com, and we can certainly make that happen. So, yay! Thank you for joining us. Happy New Moon.
Yes.
Happy puddling.
Namaste.
Namaste.